Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another Etheria restart video, and today we are going to discuss the recent live stream that wasn't the hyper talk live stream, but instead the community direct Etheria meetup. And I literally had to throw that on the screen because I can't remember those words, but this is similar to the Justin and Friends live streams that we used to get for War of the Visions. However, it is better than those because the actual director of the game, Jack, sat there on the live stream and fielded questions from content creators who were definitely passing things on that they had been seeing in the community. And I respect the hell out of that. If to actually put your face on camera, which is something that I've been asking for, sit there and field questions about your game, especially when there's a little bit of a language barrier there. Man, I have a lot of respect for what they did. And so that to me builds up a lot of credibility with the development team. I'm back, I'm really almost back completely on their side, as much as you could be on the side of a development team of a gacha game. But for the world that we existed in, the world that we play games in, I think this development team is doing a really dang good job. Let's go through the things that they did. Now, there's a little bit of a TLDR on this Reddit post, and then the comments dive into a few other things. I want to go point by point here and just give my 2 cents since I wasn't on that live stream. So, number one, they plan on introducing more silver from upcoming events and more rewards in general to help with the resource issues. So, let me go ahead and address that a little bit by just jumping into my game. You can see that right now I have 464,123 Etheria coins. I had 4 million at the beginning of the day, and I leveled up 2 pieces of gear. I tried to level up a lot of pieces of gear. I was rolling for speed, trying to build some PvP sets. I burned through 2 days worth of farming in about an hour and came away with 1.5 useful pieces of gear. I'm level 100, guys. In fact, I'm 4,630 experience over level 100. I am at what should be considered the end game. I need to be able to acquire in-game items more consistently. This is a step in that direction. I don't know about putting it into events, just up the drop rate. That seems easier to me, but Jack did have a he did double down on his thought of you don't want to make the coin in the game useless, which definitely has happened in other games. You just get to the point where you don't even need that stuff anymore. So I feel what he's going for there. As long as we get more, I'm on board. It's a step in the right direction. Now, some sort of pity system for shell farm in the works. 100% needed. I will talk more about this later when they flesh it out a little bit more, but this was in my top 3 of things that were a must-have. Change all yellow shells to just 2x shell EXP or something like that. This is in line with the other shell fix. What the developers were saying there, what Jack was saying was, it feels really shitty to get a yellow bee, whatever the heck that thing's called, the bee drill shell dropping in your Inferno run. And so instead of getting the bee drill shell, why not just get 2x of what you would get for trading it in experience points? Then you can roll more passives, you can build more shells. That's a great idea. Just replace, we need fodder, and I've said this from the beginning, you need waste to roll into the good stuff, but just give us more waste. That's a good way of doing it. I'll take that. It's kind of a unique fix, I guess. I'll take it. Team and gear management for specific PvE modes in development, high priority. This was my number one thing. I want to be able to do PvE and PvP at the same time. That will literally half the time in the day that I have to play the game to get all the rewards. Huge W. Huge W. If they execute on that, they say it's high priority and it's coming down the pipes pretty soon. That's a huge win. Let's do that. Let's make sure that happens. Okay. Arena PvP gear present in development. Same thing. That's what I'm talking about. These 2 things combined. I'm sorry, but different gear specific modes, including PvP. Yeah, good. That's what I meant. Shorter RTA seasons. I think that's smart. Might as well, especially if there's rewards for the seasons. The shorter the seasons are, the more access to rewards that you have, more winners. I love it. Double drop events every 4 to 6 weeks. Huge W that I didn't see coming. I was hoping they would do double drop events again. And to kind of show you, I've been sitting on about 20 to 30 of these stamina potions. I'm now not spending any of them until this weekend, so I'm back up to 33, but I'm going to save 20 to 30 stamina potions at all times, right? If there's part of the day where I'm farming, I'm oh, I need a couple more drops, I'll burn a couple just to get to a break point or something like that. But for the most part now, you can hoard these things and then go ham on a double experience weekend, especially if they're once a month, which is a pretty good clip, I think. Okay, so everything there is good, and there's even more stuff coming that's good. So MQ here says adds to OP, more SR units will be coming, and Jack even said, like, you can watch the whole interview, he wanted to make them easy to get, or he mentioned that they're easier to get and easier to build. I don't know if he just meant like they drop more often, so like you'll just kind of get them, or maybe there'll be some like, it would be sweet if there was some like SR featured banner that was like, I don't know, super cheap to pull on, like really, really cheap, but you could just go guarantee yourself a copy of the new unit so you could immediately start using it and then just let the dupes kind of flow in through the standard banner or something like that. Either way, more SR units being in the game, huge deal. And he mentioned specifically, and I didn't see this in here, they want SR units and R units to be viable, and that is good for the long-term health of the game. They are viable now. They're super viable now. Great. Make that keep happening. However you got to do it. I love it. Future banners will be 3 weeks. We knew that. And light dart banners will not be back to back. All of this is just good news. And then actual dates for the double drop is 12th to the 14th of July, which is in just a few days from when I'm filming this video. There was one other ones here. Never mind. Okay, that was it. So guys, my thoughts on all of that is, if they do execute on all of the things that were just said there, I'm going to say the game is saved. Now, I don't think it was on life support anyway. Like, there's some hyperbolic folks, and I know I've made some videos saying things that needed changed, but I was talking about those things needing changed because I feel like the bones of the game, right? Somebody said, I think it was Vulcan, he said the bones of this game are so good. It's not like weird RNG stuff. Like, you're playing the game, you're having fun, and then like the game just takes a left turn on you real quick and you can't roll a passive, and you're like, man, I was building this shell and like, now I can't use it because it has healing up in slot 2 on the passive, and I really need like 17 to 20 speed, and I blew 1.5 million experience and I got healing up, and somebody shoot me. Like, yeah, get rid of that. Somehow pity system that thing, get that out of the game, and then all of that fun you're having won't get derailed by like random. And I mean the word, like, I'm not using random the way people use it where they're like, oh, that was random but it really wasn't. No, it's truly RNG nonsense in this game that sets some things back. The less of that there is, the better off. And I know, like, there's already people typing right now, they're like, yeah, this is a gacha game. Don't play gacha games if you can't handle random stuff. Bro, I don't even have Lily. Like, I'm handling the random stuff pretty dang good. We all know what we're getting into. We all in here gambling. So we expect a return on our investment, though. And by investment, I mean time. Like, we expect a return on our time investment. And if you're a spender, you expect return on your spent investment. A little less randomness there would be very, very welcome. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Those are my thoughts. I know it's a couple days late, but I wasn't even going to make this video, since a lot of times, if you're not the first person to talk about the breaking news, your video kind of doesn't even matter. And since there were other creators there, I didn't really want, that was like their thing, so I let them respond to it. Here's my response about a day later. I didn't want to snipe their glory, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. So have a good day, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Peace.